Well, this is an update regarding the Indian student who was killed as far as the incident that was reported earlier in January this year, and we are told that there is a statement that has now been released on part of the Seattle police itself as far as the shocking body cam footage which has now emerged, and talking in detail as far as the police cop is concerned, where he seems to be mocking and laughing on the murder that had been committed and saying that she had limited value. And this is what has been going across. However, the investigation continues till date. The prosecution putting charges against this said accused cop. But we'll also talk about the statement that has now been released on part of the Seattle police. Siddharth, the details, please.
Yes, Amita. So here's the statement that the Seattle police has now put out on its portal. And they're saying that they're doing this in the interest of transparency. They've also spoken about the fact that they've launched an investigation into this matter. Let me just read through what they've put out. It says the following video was identified in the routine course of business by a department employee who, concerned about the nature of the statements heard on that video, and this is what the policeman can be heard saying, appropriately escalated their concerns through their chain of command to the chief's office, which, following a review of the video, referred the matter to the OPA for investigation into the context in which those statements were made and any policy violation that might be implicated. This is what the department policy and the city's accountability ordinance require. And then it goes on to say the accountability ordinance is clear in seeking to preserve the integrity of the OPA investigations, and it quotes, while any incident of public concern is under the OPA, SPD or OIG review, no city employee should comment either in their official or personal capacity in a way that suggests any factual, policy or legal conclusions that have been reached about the incident. Recognizing the public concern around this video, the SPD is putting out this video in the interest of transparency, but consistent with city law, SPD reserves any comment on the substance pending the completion of the OPA's investigation. It also says, as others in the accountability system proceed with their work, we again extend our deepest sympathy for this tragic collision.
So not revealing too much, but when it comes to the people associated or attached with the police department, not to speak or give out any statement.
So they're basically emphasizing the fact that while they're launching an investigation into the exact circumstances into which those comments were made by the concerned policemen, they're not willing to go out in public and make any statement with respect to the content of that particular video. They're reserving comment for now, and they'll only comment once an investigation is concluded.
All right. Thanks very much for the moment. Thank you, Siddharth, for joining us. And with those details that are now coming in, Shivani is also with us right now, because Shivani, several months have gone as far as this incident that happened back in January. And here we are told, as far as the latest statement being released on part of the Seattle police, because they are not asking anyone to give out any sort of information or make any statement till the time investigation is underway.
See, the video has surfaced in past 2 days, and after the objections being raised by the people in India and the news which we have been also showing, now the statement has come. But indeed, this is an old incident. This happened in January and several months have passed now. The Seattle Police Department has now requested and also clarified that the police is investigating the matter. They are already in touch with the family of the student that was killed in this accident. But this is actually a very shocking incident where we can clearly listen and see what the police official is saying, and he's commenting on calling the student a regular citizen and also calling for a check of $11,000. So all this issue is being raised with the Seattle Police Department.
Of course, there is going outrage over this certain part of that body cam footage that has now come out, and in a way, the sensitivity of the situation is something that has completely been sidelined over the death of this Indian student Janvi back in this year, early this year in January is concerned. Shivani, Siddharth, thank you very much for joining in. Back after a short break. You're watching Times Now.